Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? I'm gonna show you guys real quick what a failed Amazon product can look like. This was my very first product I sent in Amazon through Amazon for Amazon FBA, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can be misled and to be careful when you're doing your product research. So basically the backstory is I did a bunch of research and I came across an item that I thought looked great. Had great sales, very little reviews. There wasn't a ton of people selling them, and I figured I can get right in on there. So I actually went one step further, and since it sounded too good to be true, I figured, well, if I called in Amazon and I showed them the product and I had them look it up, to basically tell you what you can sell and what you can't, that they would tell me, oh, well, you can't sell that. Well, I was wrong. So I called Amazon. They said, yeah, it's great. There's other people selling them. Well, everything's fine. You can sell them, no big deal. Well, that wasn't the case. So basically, I'm going to show you what the first item was that I sent in that didn't do as well as I anticipated. So here it is. These are lockpick sets. That is a no-no. These don't do well. I thought I would be able to sell them. The numbers looked awesome. The profit margin was great. They were $5 a piece. I bought about 150. I made my listing and I sold 30 of them before I got my listing canceled. So be careful when you look it up, because if an item looks too good to be true, and it most likely is. If you have, these were, a bunch of these were 900 sales a month. Per seller, between 7 and 900, and they had like 15 reviews. So I'm like, oh well, great. I came across this and nobody else did. I'm gonna start making decent money, right away, with a little effort. Well, no, that's not the case. It's still gonna take some effort. The only reason why I was misled is because I figured Amazon would know best. If they said that I could sell them, that I could sell them. But that wasn't the case. I sent them in, I made my listing, I sold about 35 of them in about 4 days. I think I sold 10 a couple of days, and then 8, and then 12, something like that. And then they canceled my listing. And I tried to dispute it, but it wasn't happening. And I saw shortly after, because I said that, oh, well, how come everybody else is selling them? Well, we haven't got to them yet. And I'm like, okay, well, that's, messed up. They can sell them and I can't. Looks like favoritism, but it's not. About a week after my listing was canceled, about every other one of these lockpick sets were canceled. The only reason why that they had stayed on longer is because they were using different keywords, and I guess Amazon Sweep was not picking them up. So this can happen easily. Do your research. Even if Amazon tells you that it's not restricted, look it up. Look in the computer, look under their restricted category, and I don't know how they can tell you that it's okay, but then you look up the restricted category and it says like no lockpick sets, no this, no this, no that. I can't believe that you can be so easily misled by Amazon with items that are clearly restricted. It was stupid of me to, that I should have just been like, no, I'm not going to do it. But I thought it would be okay. I will sell them. I have about $1,000 in them after I did the private labeling with my logo, and getting them sent into Amazon, I made about 400 back. So I have about another 125 lockpick sets to get my money back for. Maybe eBay, maybe I'll sell them on bulk to somebody for the flea market. I don't know. But I figured if this does happen, this can happen easily. Don't get discouraged when it does happen. I now have 2 items that I have sent in that are selling well. This was my first one. This was a speed bump, but they do happen. Just make sure that you do your research and you make sure with surety that you can sell them, even though what Amazon tells you. Okay, guys, see you later.